I mean, at Nestle, for example, 80% of my company are millennials. So the day I retire, the average age will fall by about five in terms of people with experience. Generation Z is now upon us. These youngsters are coming in today as interns, trainees, and various other things. These youngsters are looking to an organization where they see a tangible outcome to society rather than just the profit and loss and the great numbers that you've shown. When we used to visit campuses before the pandemic to talk to students. You'll be surprised, Madhav. Nobody is interested in any slide on the product portfolio, profits, investment, return on invested capital, this, that, and the other. They just are not interested. They say, sir, don't waste your time. We can go on your site, we can download it, we can see it, and we know exactly what you guys are doing. I want to know what is the soul of your corporation, which is what are you doing for society? How are you impacting more people? And what is the tangible commitment that you are going to be making as a business leader on behalf of your corporation for the future of India? That to me is more important than understanding the nuances of your business model. I think this is also putting therefore pressure and also is making corporate leaders reflect that is what I am doing adequate to stay the course. If I have to attract the best and brightest people to work in my organization, if I have to ensure that they contribute their best and that I retain this talent over a period of decades, or at least, nowadays, when Arun and I were probably in the profession strongly, working 30 years, 25 years in a company was no big deal. Now, if they work for 5, 10 years with you, you have to count yourself pretty lucky. So even if you take a 10-year span, is somebody willing to invest 10 years of their life in your corporation? And no surprises, purpose, culture, outcomes, and impact is what is making the cut with this generation.